Hey y'all, welcome to Hello Beautiful Ladies.
Hey y'all. Hello, beautiful lady.
With Keyvie
And Jaey.
So this one, y'all, we're talking about how do y'all feel about 50-50 when it comes to who y'all dating. So how do you feel about 50-50?
Mm. I feel like 50-50 it can be very complex. I don't think it's one size fits all. I don't think it's um fair to say that 50-50 doesn't work because everybody's relationship is different. For some people it works. It works just fine. Um for me, 50-50 it's contingent upon the relationship, right? And what you all decide to do. Now, I do say for me, if we're going to be doing 50-50, okay, certain things you can't expect from me not to do. Mm-hmm. Okay. So if I'm going half on everything, you're going to hear me. Okay. And when I say hear me, I'm gonna speak. And I'm gonna speak regardless, but it does put me more in my more masculine energy. That's just me. Okay. Than my feminine energy. Okay. If we are in a relationship, and when I'm talking about relationship, I'm talking more so about marriage. If we're married and you are the man of the house, okay, and I'm paying half of everything, okay, I feel like I shouldn't have to pay half of everything because it is what it is. I feel like the man's supposed to pay the majority of the bills, the majority of the more expensive bills. That's how I feel. And I feel like for every person, you need to find what it is that you feel for your person. So, however that relationship works, some people do it, some people don't. I don't particularly want to do it because, first off, a lot of time when it comes to relationships, and women in relationships, a lot of times nowadays women are taking on more of the financial responsibility than the men. Women are really taking care of these men, and it's a no for me. It's a no. If that's something that you okay with.
I feel like
Me,
no,
no.
to me, no. And it's like, two, is like heavy on because I feel like everybody, what is 50-50? Because if you paying the big bills, then I don't have no problem paying small bills. If you paying mortgage or rent, if we don't have a house right now, and then car payment, car insurance, if we have car payment or like car insurance, then that's fine. If I pay the light bill, go buy the groceries and stuff like that, that's fine. But my thing when it comes to 50-50, if we sit down and have a conversation of what you paying and what I'm paying, you should be complaining if you're paying them more than I'm paying. When that was the agreement of, especially if you're a man and you're like, okay, I'm gonna pay majority of the bills, you shouldn't be complaining that you're paying way more than me. When that's what you signed up for. That's what you wanted to do. That was a conversation we'd agreed upon for you to pay more of the big majority of the big, for you to pay the big bills and I pay small bills. You should be complaining, well, oh, you only pay such and such and such. Because let's be honest, nowadays, light bill is not a small bill. Groceries is not no small
there
bill.
are no small bills.
Water is not no small bill. Like gas, none of that stuff is small bills. So I just feel like it's nothing is small. So it should be like, boom, if you're paying the mortgage and you're paying the mortgage, that's something you should be paying. Do I feel like men should be paying all the bills? Yes. But when it comes to this economy, sometimes it is kind of too hard for just that one person to be paying all the bills, especially when y'all still want to save money. Too, if y'all don't have a house, have a house. Especially if y'all engaged and y'all get ready to save for y'all wedding. If y'all paying for it, y'all parents are not paying for it, or y'all just want to pay for it, then yes, I feel like at that point, both of y'all should be paying bills. I also feel like when it comes to with 50-50 relationships, period, your boyfriend should not be, or husband, whatever, should not be the only person working. Both of y'all, it should be a two working household. With this economy, nobody should just be sitting at home chilling while the other person is working. I don't care what it is. DoorDash, it makes money, but it does not make money. Uber, Lyft, whatever else, these little side hustles, they are side hustles. Find a 9 to 5, a 12-hour something. You, as a woman, should not be working a 10 to 12-hour job and your man sitting at home. And when you getting off, he playing on Fortnite or whatever. He playing a game.
Should not be happening.
It should not be. If he did not in your house, make him go back to live with his mama. He wants you to take care of him. Why are you taking care of a grown man? No. If you're working 10 to 12 hours, he should work 10 to 12 hours. It should be equal. Why am I working a 10-hour job and you at home chilling? Just like when it comes to boom, if it's my car and I'm paying for it and I'm paying the maintenance and got some other stuff on it, and then you're getting mad when I get home from my 10-hour shift to my wife didn't let me take you to work, that I got stuff to do. Baby, you don't have nothing to do. You don't have no job. First of all, I'm not letting nobody drop my car and drop me off to work and doing none of that stuff anyways. But heavy on 50-50 is me. We're going to split on everything. Or you may be doing majority of the stuff, but I'm also doing stuff too. 50-50, period. Like, it depends on what it is. But heavy on, I feel like nowadays, if you got a good job and you can afford to pay all the bills, then you should be paying all the bills. Let your girl save money. Yeah. What's the problem with that?
See, I've done 50-50 in the past, in my way younger years. Okay. I did. I don't do that no more. You know, I don't do that no more. Simply because I take care of me, right? A lot of times when it comes to 50-50, I do feel like there's still unrealistic expectations on the women's part, because we're going half on half, but I still want the house clean. I still want all the clothes washed. I still need dinner every night. I still need you to take care of these kids and take care of me. Mm-hmm. They're still and then he don't want to help. Well, I've been working all day. I don't want to help with the kids. Somebody got to do it. And then all the energy and everything usually falls back on the woman to make sure these things are done, because you got to take care of your man. You got to take care of your family. So a lot of times the men still benefit more than the women in some cases, because there's still this obligation as a woman to take care of home. So if we are going to be doing 50-50 in the bills, we need to do 50-50 in the cooking, 50-50 in the daycare, 50-50 in laundry, everything. If we're going to do 50-50, because I'm just as tired as you are. I've been working too. And it's supposed to be a teamwork anyways when it comes to relationships. Now, I know sometimes men say 50-50 when really it turns into 75-25. It turns into a whole nother thing. Mm-hmm. But if we're talking about 50-50, we need to be splitting everything.
I think, like what you said, when it comes to somebody's doing more, I feel like in reality, it's not even 50-50 no more, because let's be honest, somebody is always going to be doing way more than the other person. Like, say if you are the man, you are paying the bills. Okay, boom. So that means if y'all have kids, the woman is standing, even if she's working, but also coming home and take care of the kids. Also coming home, washing dishes. Also coming home, helping the kids with their homework, making sure they're clean, washed, clothes is washed, cooking, cleaning, all this time. Like, even if that woman stays at home, taking care of kids is still a 9 to 5 job. That's a full-time job. Full-time job that you can't call it off. Okay. You can't call quits or like, I don't feel like doing that today. You can't do it. Those are your kids. You brought them into this world. You signed on to take care of them. So you have to. There's no, there's no behavior. I do truly feel like 50-50 is kind of a stretch now, because there's no such thing as 50-50, because somebody's always going to be doing more. Somebody else. You just got to realize you got to pick a balance of, okay, boom, we both going to be helping each other. We both signed on to we both signed on to bring these kids in the world, so we both going to be taking care of these kids. Not just, like you said, I pay the bills, but you can take it. No. What's the point of being married and still being a single mama when, just because he paid all the bills, that means you got to take care of the kids by yourself? No, that's not 50-50. Even if you spend all the bills, it's not 50-50. Y'all are married. 50-50 is y'all doing stuff together, compromise. Oh, boom, you can wash the dishes this time, and I'll go take the kids a bath. Or you cook this night, and I'll wash the dishes.
Teamwork.
Or like most of the time, I don't see a lot of videos where a lot of people, where one lady, where she used to, because with kids, a lot of times you don't want the same thing they eat for dinner. Some kids just be wanting chicken nuggets. You gonna want chicken nuggets. I know she used to cook for her kids, feed her kids. Her husband would bathe them while she cooking what they want to eat for dinner, and then they eat dinner together. Like they'll still sit with the kids and make sure the kids are eating, but put the kids to bed, bath, and then boom, we're enjoying our dinner by ourselves.
I like that. I think I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
You take care of the kids first, get the kids settled in, get the, you know what I'm saying?
Like y'all still having dinner as a family, but y'all not really eating, but you're making sure your kids are eating. And then boom, one of y'all go take the kids to bath, read them a bed story, and then while the other one's cooking what y'all want to eat. Because some kids don't like if you want lobster and shrimp and some pasta, them kids not gonna want none of that. They gonna want some chicken nuggets. So you gonna make them what they want. We're on that. I feel like in this generation, because like when we grew up, sometimes like it was, oh, you gotta eat what's on the plate. Then you wasting food, and then that's what makes people when they grow up. Oh, I don't want that. I don't eat that. Like I just don't like that. So you had to eat it. You ain't had no choice, or you couldn't get off the table.
Right.
So now it's just like a lot of times where it to make it easy on yourself, where you know you're not wasting food, is to cook the kids what they want. Let them eat their food, take their bath, play their little playground, and then bath. You cook the food, and then the other one's put in the bed. And then y'all just switch roles whenever, like, suits y'all best. That's 50-50. I feel like that's 50-50.
50-50. Helping with more than just the bills. Just because you pay bills should not mean that you don't have to do nothing else when you get home. Especially if y'all have kids.
And especially if both of y'all working, you just not the only one working.
It's not fair.
Even if she wasn't working, still, taking care of kids is a full-time job.
Because so 50-50 in bills, if we're going to do that, even when it comes to paying, like you said, all the bills, you still should be helping around the house. It don't hurt for you to pick up a broom. It don't hurt for you to put the kids to bed. I'll bathe them, you put them to bed. It's a teamwork. It's supposed to be a teamwork. That's why I said when it comes to 50-50, everybody is different. Every relationship is different. That works for some people. It works for some people. And they get that assistance outside of the financial aspect as well. But if that don't work and you realizing, hold on, this is 75-20. This 75-25. I'm doing 80. I'm doing 80. He only doing 20. Like when it ain't the math ain't mathing, it's time to step back and be like, okay, hold on.
Let's reevaluate what we're doing
because
to work.
You taking advantage. Because a lot of people are taking advantage. I've done the 50-50 in the past, and then I realized, okay, it's really not 50-50. I still was pulling most of the weight, and they was benefiting more. I'm like, hold on, I felt myself spiraling because I'm getting so upset. Like, why are you not, you said 50-50, this is what you wanted. I'm giving you what you wanted, And even that was a compromise on my end. It was a compromise on my end because at that point I was like, I could take care of myself. I don't even have to do 50-50 with you. Yeah. I don't even have to do this with you. Yeah. I can do this on my own. But because I'm trying to see, okay, let me see if this will work. I realized, no. I don't want to do 50-50.
And our relationship was 50-50 and I was doing stuff, but it was like, well, I'm doing this and that. And you're not doing nothing. And it's like, I am doing something. You want me to announce every time I pay for something? Like, oh, I bought tissue today. Oh, I bought paper towels today. I bought lotion for the house. Like, do I need to announce it? Like, heavy on. But you also be quick to be like, you want to leave the household, then leave it. But also don't be coming back to me acting like that. What do you want to make it seem like that she was doing everything when you wasn't? Heavy on, like, you don't realize that the toilet paper that you have out or you already had in the household went out, and I was continue buying it. You didn't even realize it.
You just know when you went to grab it to wipe your butt, it was there.
Or when like, hey, like if you on the toilet and it's out of tissue, like you like, hey, can you grab me a tissue? Just know that once I open whatever the tissue's at and hand you one, that it's there, that I have on the hand to you. I don't have to announce everything that I've done for the household. Just know it's done, or know it's like I got it, or I done it, or it's already there. Like, I feel like when it comes to that, you shouldn't have to. I feel like when it comes to you being a man, anyways, you shouldn't be harboring your girl. Especially if, to me, I feel like if you know for a fact that you get paid more in the relationship, and you have multiple incomes more than that person, I feel
Mm-hmm.
like too you should also be helping your person save money. Like, hey babe, you go $20 for your savings account.
Mm-hmm.
Like, or if you don't have one, like, hey babe, here go $50. Go
Mm-hmm.
open up a savings account. Like, I want you to save too. Like, I got savings.
Mm-hmm.
I got multiple incomes that's for us, but I also want you to have your own savings account too.
Yeah.
Too, I also want you to build on your savings. So I feel like that shouldn't be a problem. But if you sign up on that road to when y'all engaged or when y'all married to pay all the bills, then you shouldn't be complaining about something that you signed up for. Why sign up for it if you don't want to do it? Or you complain about it. Like, I don't understand.
Everything's an issue.
If it's 50-50, then let it be 50-50. If it's 80-20, and that's what we decided to be, you take 80% of stuff and I take 20, then let it be that. Don't sit there and try to change it later because you feel like you not getting what you wanted. Like, if you wanted more, just say you wanted more. But heavy on, if I say that I done stuff for the household, then I done stuff for the household. I shouldn't have to tell you every time I bought or ordered or brought anything to the household. If I say I done it, then I done it. Or we had the agreement of what I'm getting, or like, hey, just get household stuff. If it's there, then I got it. We shouldn't have a conversation or you asking me 50-50. Or what are you doing? Like, it's in there. I brought it.
Gotta make sense. And a lot of times when it comes to 50-50, it's always this like tug of war sometimes because maybe what I'm doing seems less stressful than what you're doing. So now you want to alter and make me do what you're doing so I can feel what you got going. Like, no. That's
like
not that's not what we
when it comes to bills, like not even when it comes to bills, like when it comes to relationships not 50-50, let's be honest. And I feel like sometimes you have to be in it. Some people are gonna take it the same way, but sometimes you have to be the 100% sometimes. Just sometimes, like, or 99% or 80%. Sometimes you have to be that percentage because maybe your other person is going through something, but you allowing them that time to go through it, and you're being the 100%, or you're being the 99% or 80%, and let them be the rest until they get back to where they need to go, and then boom, y'all back to 50-50 or 80-20 or however, whatever works for y'all, work for y'all. Because sometimes, yeah, it's gonna suck, but if you love that person and you know that they're going through something, you don't mind being that 100% until they can get back to where they need to be.
And it's okay to do that and not be a doormat. Don't be nobody's doormat and let people take advantage of you. No. But there may be times when your person is really going through something. And what they say, when you love somebody, you really care, you do want to be there for them when they're going through
and you don't mind doing the 100%.
And you'll be there to help them. Because the roles could be reversed. You could be going through something and you can't really show up the way that you really want to. You're going to want someone to be there to help you as well. So that's where love, loyalty, respect comes into play, because it's like, okay, I can see that you having a hard time right now. Okay, so that's where I come in. I'm like, okay, let me help you. Let me help you. Not enable you to be, unproductive and just be lazy. Because sometimes I feel like some women are allowing that. But you have to push him to be better, but also be there for him as well. And assist without, because some people, when they are doing 50-50 or they're paying the majority, whatever, they tend to throw things in your face. It's always, I did this, I did that. You wouldn't have this if I didn't do this, or you only here because I did. That
means nothing. The whole point of you doing the whole 50-50, 100%, you're not doing it to be genuine. You're doing it to be like, well, boom, I pay for this. What would you do? Like, no, okay, boom, you pay for your stuff and I pay for my stuff. But that's not what a relationship should be. Where, okay, since you have a problem with paying for my nails, I just pay for myself. Or you have a problem getting my tire, like, I'll do it. Like, if we're in a relationship, especially when it comes to you being a man, you shouldn't have no problem with, like, I feel like when it comes to car types, a lot of girls I don't know nothing about cars. Baby, I need an oil change right now, and it just, stuff happens and slip my mind and get pushed. But I feel like when it comes to, if you in a relationship, your man should be already, before you even get to that point, all right, babe, like, I don't feel your car. Or even if I'm not saying you need to know how to fix a car or you need to know how to do an oil change or none of that, but heavy on, you can take it to the maintenance to go get an oil change, to go get the tires rotated, go get new tires. Like, I feel like you do need to know. I don't know how to change your tire, but I do feel like you as a man should know how to change the tire. So like if I say, "Hey, babe, I'm calling you on the side of the road," and like we have insurance, but roadside assistance somehow I had to wait 2 or 3 hours. You be like, you know what, babe, don't worry about it. I'm on my way. I'll just change your tire, and then we can go to the tire and I'll buy you a tire. It shouldn't be, oh, okay, well, I guess you're gonna be waiting 2 hours. You should know how to change
Right.
your tire. Like that's 50. I feel like 50-50 is more than the money when it comes to relationship. Is the relationship in general. You definitely should be paying for it. Like, and I'm not even saying you have to pay for all the maintenance, but I feel like you definitely should be. Babe, I just took your car to go get oil change, tire rotation, alignment, all that stuff is done. You ain't gotta worry about it. Okay, thanks, babe. I appreciate it. That's it. Like, it's not that hard.
Because it's certain things. Sometimes women feel like if I could do it myself, I don't. What do I need you for?
Yeah.
What are you here for? You know, you told me to just wait 2 hours, but homeboy over here, he'll be more than happy to change my tire. You know,
So
like,
you see some men that stop like, hey, you need help? Like, I can't change your tire. Just like if I'm cooking for you, for you to go to work, I'm making your whole meal. Like, that's
Right.
not that. Especially if when it comes to if I have to get up early enough before you go to work and I'm making your lunch fresh for you to have it and then you warm it up, you should have no problem making sure my car needs to get like the maintenance is done. You should have no problem paying all the bills if I'm making sure you get taken care of. That I'm putting all my into to make sure that you food like drinks, food, all that stuff is done when you go to work. Like you don't have to worry about none of that stuff. You just get up, obey your lunch bag is on the table. Don't forget it, or I'm handing it to you as you walking out the door.
and that's where the teamwork comes in. Teamwork. It's supposed to be a team effort to make the relationship work. You and me. I should not be carrying the weight of the household all on my own. Because I'm not in this household by myself. We're supposed to be a team. And if we can't be a team, I can be by myself. There's no reason for us to be together if I'm doing everything by myself. I gotta get my oil changed. I gotta get my tire fixed. I gotta get the tire rotated. I gotta go cut the grass.
Cause that part, then when I start calling my daddy for it, you gonna be mad.
I gotta do everything. So if I'm doing everything, I'm doing myself. But that's when people start taking advantage of the 50-50 aspect. So if that works for y'all, if you have a relationship and y'all the 50-50 works, great. I love that for you. I love that for you. But a lot of times it don't work because it never is truly 50-50. And then there are some people they get complacent and they get comfortable with 50-50. Bills is going up. They don't know how to fluctuate, or change with the change. Okay, now the rent done went up $1,300. Now we at $1,300. Okay, well, I was only paying $700, so I'm gonna just came up to $700. So now I gotta come out of the 50-50. We doing 50-50. Some people do try to take advantage. So,
and I think too, there's nothing wrong with if you are paying for like the full bills and you go to your, like, hey, babe, like, I need a little help.
Nothing wrong.
There's nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong with that. That's the whole team. The whole teamwork aspect. That's what I'm talking about. It's the definite teamwork. Let's doing it together, not me doing everything.
Cause you shouldn't be struggling when you in a relationship.
Oh,
when you
girl,
engaged or married. I feel like in a relationship period, when it comes to just being boyfriend or girlfriend, you should not be watching your partner struggle if you have the financial means to help them. I'm gonna say, I'll say it again. If boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, whatever, married, if you have the financial ability to help your partner, they should not be struggling. If you love them, and you should not be sitting and watching them struggle all day. Babe, I'm sorry that's going the way it's going, or I'm sorry about that. Like, no, you should be like, you know what, babe? Tell me how much it is, and I got it. Tell me how much it is, I'll send it to you. Or, babe, don't worry about it, I'm pulling up and I'll pay for it. You should not be watching your significant other struggle if you have the financial ability to help them.
I agree. And just because you helping don't mean you have to pocket watch either. You just have to trust that they're doing what they need to do. To make sure things are getting taken care of.
You should be pocket watching your partner anyways. you should be pocket watching. You know,
Just know things are getting taken care of. And what I said I'm doing, if I say I'm saving, just know I'm saving. If I say I'm doing it, I'm saving for whatever, just know I'm saving for that.
especially if I'm not asking you like if I like know how if I know how much you make, or even if I don't know how much you make, I'm not gonna ask you like, oh babe, what's in your savings? Oh babe, how much you make, or how much your checks be? Or like if you have multiple incomes, I'm not asking you or checking you on how much you make and how much you got in the bank. You shouldn't be asking me or checking me, like what am I saving? Where's my checks going? If they paying the bills, like they need to pay bills, or if you paying all the bills and I want to go get my nails done, make sure my hair is done, like all that stuff is mental stuff too. So it's like it shouldn't be a problem, or you should be asking me where your money going or what you saving, or are you saving your money? Like if I'm telling you I'm saving my money, I'm saving it. I shouldn't have to show you or tell you how much money I'm saving.
Yeah.
Just know, like you should be able to trust me. Like, or if I tell you like, hey, I bought a book, the money's in there, you shouldn't be demanding to see it, or to be demanding like, oh, you're not paying the bills, so you should be saving money. Or how much are you saving? Or how much you taking out of your checks to
Don't
save?
pocket watch.
It should you like, why are we pocket watching? If you know that if I'm telling you I'm saving money, that was the whole point of me wanting to save money, then believe that I'm saving money. Especially if I'm not even buying no stuff like with my checks and I'm just going to work and coming home. You haven't seen me spend my money, so you shouldn't be asking where is it going if I'm telling you I'm saving it.
Because it come off as you trying to check me like I'm a child.
Or control my money.
But you're trying
that
to
I work
control
hard for.
I know what I'm doing. I'm not slow.
Like at the end of the day, it's my money. I work hard for my money.
Yeah, so don't be trying to check how much, because that's none of your business at this point, okay? I know what I'm doing. Because a lot of times when people come behind you to try to find out what you're doing, it's like you're trying to act like I'm a child. I'm grown.
Because then you feel like you're trying to tell me what I can and cannot do. It's how to spend my money.
Control
my money that I work for. Like, baby, that ain't easy money. Working ain't easy money. Let's be honest. When you go to work, that's mental on you too. So, but here we go. Don't try to tell me how to spend my money, or don't try to tell me how to save my money if I'm not doing the same thing to you.
Because it can come off as disrespectful. It's like it come off as disrespectful that you don't trust me, that I'm making wise decisions with what I told you I was doing. So there's the trust aspect there too. But for me, 50-50, I'd rather not. I'd rather not.
It ain't nothing wrong with it if you do. It's just like I feel like you definitely had to sit down and have those conversations. I feel like y'all should be planning budget planner or something with and discuss what y'all 50-50 looks like. Because a lot of times out of 10, it's not 50-50. Like, let's be honest, it's not 50-50. It's not. And
that's
there's
the biggest
nothing wrong.
thing right there.
There's nothing wrong with saying like, okay, boom, that y'all going half on the rent. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Y'all help each other. Y'all both save money, but I do feel like when it comes to it at the end of the day that both y'all should be saving. Both of y'all, like, especially if I feel like even if, for me, I feel like if you're getting paid way more than your significant other, then you should be paying majority of the bills. Especially if you're making like twice or 3 times, then you have another whole nother income coming in on top of the income that you're making. What is the problem with you paying? Paying majority. I'm not even saying paying all the bills. Paying majority of the bills. What's the problem with you paying majority of the bills?
The big bills, at least.
Big bills.
Yeah.
Like you already have money saved. Like, hey, can I save money? Can I save money? Let me save money. You got money stacked up for you or for us, if that's how you want to go about it. But also let me be able to save money for you and for us. Like, what if I want to buy you a big purchase for your birthday? I want to spend that with my money that I work for. I should be able to already have that money saved to buy it for you. It shouldn't be like, oh, babe, I need money, and then you go spend the money that they gave you on them. Like, no.
Do you have any last thoughts on 50-50?
I would say just make sure y'all have that sit down and have that conversation of heavy on what 50-50 look like for y'all. Because 50-50, your 50-50 is not going to work for everybody 50-50.
I agree.
You may like your husband paying all the bills and then you taking care of the kids. But don't get mad when you tired and your kids crying for you and they don't want their daddy. Because you allowed it to go that far, whether that he's not helping you or he feels entitled because, oh, you know what? I'm paying all the bills. I don't have to help the kids. But you also didn't sit there and lay there and had them make them kids. I'm not going to say had them kids because you do have the kids by yourself. But you didn't let them make them kids by yourself. Don't let him off because he's paying all the bills or whoever is paying all the bills. don't let them also not help raising kids just because they pay money. Because heavy on financial stability, like taking care of your kids financially is not the same thing as taking care of your kids emotionally or physically. Financial is not the only. That's not the only thing that like take care of the kids financially. You still gotta love them, nurture them, show them love, teach them what they need to know to go in a real work life. So everybody 50-50 is different, but don't let nobody take care of or take advantage of you or try to control you because they pay on their bills. If that's what they wanted to do, then they need to do it, or y'all need to have another conversation to what it looks like if they have a problem with it.
Exactly. I agree. So, thank y'all for listening to our segment on
50-50. And then if you feel like y'all want to like talk about it, let's get in the comments and let's talk about how do y'all feel about 50-50.
It gets scandalous. It gets controversial when it gets to 50-50 because everybody feels differently, especially with the men's perspective. So we're welcome for all perspectives.
I'm ready to hear what y'all take on how do y'all feel about 50-50.
Yeah. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank y'all for listening.
It's been great. And we'll see you on the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.